Beloved leaders and blessed families from heavenly Latin America, good morning. How are you? This CheonBo special workshop is a precious opportunity that will allow families to register as a CheonBo family on October 10th. Our ancestors are liberated, and as a preparation period, in order to receive the blessing, they will participate in the 100-day workshop at the training center in the spiritual world. I am truly happy that you are here. Let us offer a big round of applause of gratitude to true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind that gave us this immense grace. Let us also offer a big round of applause of gratitude to Hyoji님, Hungji님, Demo님, heavenly angels, and absolute good spirits who are always supporting us. Thank you so much. Dear blessed families and members, in celebration of the 61st anniversary of the holy marriage of true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, for 45 days there were about 20 commemorative events. Firstly, beginning with the Hyeojong Cosmic Blessing Festival, the 54th day of Heavenly Parent, veneration ceremony commemorating the 62nd day of True Parents, the Sanyang ceremony of Cheonwang-gung, the great Hyeojong CheonBo works, the special meeting with Cheoniguk leaders, the rally of hope for the launch of Think Tank 2022 for the firm establishment of a unified celestial Korea, and the victory report of the events celebrating the 61st anniversary of the sacred blessing of true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. On April 25th, the Hyeojong Cosmic Blessing Festival 2021, hosted by the true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, was held at the Chonsim World Peace Center. True parents completed the 6,000 year of providence of restoration by indemnity, found the children of heaven through true parents' 60-year course, and finally declared the establishment of Cheoniguk through Foundation Day in 2020. True parents, in the age of the holy community of heavenly parents, they officiated the festival in celebration of the 61st anniversary of the holy blessing for all people around the world. True Mother happily said, as soon as Cheoniguk was proclaimed in 2013, through the course of the following 7 years, we were able to bless nations, various religious groups, and continents, while preparing the environment for us to be able to serve heavenly parents. Consequently, in 2020, we proclaimed the firm establishment of Cheoniguk. Our blessed families that know about the providence understand how long God and humanity have longed for this day. When we look at the 7.8 billion human beings, blessed families and true parents must take their direction by fulfilling the responsibility of taking them to the blessing while we are on earth. The day when more than 1/3 of humanity meets heavenly parents and receives the embrace of true parents is the day the kingdom of heaven on earth, the day the Lord dreamed of, and the day that all people wished for can come. True Mother granted a great blessing while saying the blessing prayer. Without a doubt, they will move without hesitation towards the realization of Cheoniguk, a family of humanity under heavenly parents, which is the dream of heavenly parents and the desire of all people. Therefore, true parents offer their gratitude and glory to heaven, and believing that these couples will fulfill their responsibility, I proclaim and bless all of these in the name of true parents. Beloved, blessed families, the celebration of the 50th anniversary of the opening of the training center marks a significant year at the Hyeojong CheonBo Heaven and Earth Training Center. Since its inauguration on July 12, 1971, the Great CheonBo Special Works in commemoration of the 61st anniversary of the holy blessing of true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind are significant. The 6,000-year providence of restoration for indemnity was completed through True Parents' 60-year course and the firm establishment of Cheonbok, where heavenly parents can directly govern, has been proclaimed. After that, the era of the holy community of heavenly parents began, and so we can look for the great works for the name CheonBo, the substantial holy temple of heavenly parents, which was fruited for the first time after 6,000 years. We sincerely thank heavenly parents for doing these great CheonBo works. During the gracious ceremonies, 9 continents together with the holy community of God, the Church of Revelation centered on the prophet Rabbi, with the participation of blessed families and members from 194 countries, who more than ever with a burning heart participated in the ceremonies of liberation and blessing of ancestors. The prophet Rabbi, who contributed to the restoration of heavenly Africa, offered the peace prayer, and the Director General of World Headquarters, Yong Ho-yun, in his welcoming message explained the significance of the providence of the great special works CheonBo, saying, while the great CheonBo special works of the past were mainly focused on spiritual healing, the great CheonBo special works, which begin in a new era, are not only spiritual healings, but also become a place of universal spirituality training and a place of universal spirituality blessing to reach CheonBo by perfecting the 3 great blessings that is the ideal of the creation of heavenly parents. I emphasize that through our CheonBo record, of course, it transcends nations, religions, and races under the holy community of heavenly parents. All people can inherit Hyeojong to heaven, and it will become a place of great festival where all people they record in CheonBo, which is the genealogy of heavenly parents, as the CheonBo family, which is the substantial sacred temple of heavenly parents. Especially, it was transmitted live interactively in the homeland of the sacred fire, located in the north of heavenly Japan, in Hokkaido, an incredible grace from heaven by which about 200,000 leaders and followers of the holy community of spirituality and revelation, founded by the prophet Rabbi, they registered, and 4 million participants followed live in 77 different places. Rev.Seong Nam said in the declaration to heaven, please pour more and more blessings on your children who understand your situation and, with a fatherly heart, use the servants' bodies and shed blood, sweat, and tears for God's will. We offered our desperate hearts to heavenly parents and made our desires come true. We reported to heaven all our sincere devotion and wishes for the fulfillment of our wills. Blessed families have determined to seek out the original nature as heaven created and offer a Hyeojong life. The prophet Rabbi testified about the restoration of the continent towards the establishment of Cheonbok and expressed his gratitude and offered glory to True Mother. The prophet Rabbi said that the members of the spiritual home of revelation determined to become registered CheonBo families and expressed deep gratitude to True Mother for the immense grace of the great works. On this basis, we had a special meeting with True Parents. True Mother praised the prophet Rabbi for his merit and gave words of blessing to everyone. True Mother recited the lyrics of a song from when she was 15 years old, which spoke about the heart of a black slave, revealing the intention to choose Africa as a sacred place to be the first restored continent. O Prophet Rabbi accepted me as the only begotten daughter of God and True Mother, and became the son of True Mother. He has fulfilled his responsibility, and I will speak proudly of the family of the Prophet Rabbi. I must open the way for the grace of the blessing first for the African continent, which has suffered the most throughout history, True Mother said. Today, I want to say to all the blessed couples who are working to become CheonBo couples, as well as to all the CheonBo couples, that I love you. For the first time in God's providence, as well as in human history, true parents on earth are building a temple where the dream of heaven is coming true, and where we can live together and serve heavenly parents. Please do not forget that you are living in a golden age together with True Mother, the only begotten daughter of God, a time when the fruits that you produce through your devotion and effort can be recorded in your name in the temple Cheonil. The age of the holy community of heavenly parents, the window of the greatest special works Hyeojong CheonBo opened by true parents, blessed leaders and families from celestial America. Let's live a life of gratefulness as CheonBo families that become the true temple of heavenly parents. And just like the prophet Rabbi, we are going to bring great joy to true parents, meeting righteous people who will be branches of filial piety to True Mother. Beloved leaders and members around the world, I am happy to meet you and I love you. We have gained the confidence to say, we can certainly deliver what we promised to heavenly parents. Isn't that true? Throughout its 2,000 years, Christianity has become very man-centered and therefore has made many mistakes. Although the time has come for heavenly parents to be able to perform providence on earth through true parents, some Christians are still living in the Old Testament era. This is unfortunate, isn't it? Therefore, let us create the opportunity for Christians to open their eyes and ears and thus participate in the providence of true parents and receive the blessing altogether. I say this in the hope that you will no longer be a stone blocking the completion of God's providence, but will stay on the front lines, doing your best to make heavenly parents' dream come true during this time, True Mother said. I hope that not only 2023, but also until 2027, you will invest more and more strenuous efforts to move towards the day when you can create an environment in which you can embrace all the people of the world. In other words, please, be very dedicated in all fields. So, let's move towards the day when Heavenly Parents' Day be celebrated in 2027. These were words of blessing given by True Mother. Beloved, blessed families, Next, I will be talking about the meaning of 천심원. True Mother, in particular, held the grace inheritance ceremony of the 천심원 prayer room for the leaders of the 천위원 from 7 regions. 천심원 was offered on April 4th in 2000, and with the restoration of 7 nations and continents in the course of Vision 2020, commemorating the celestial victory and proclaiming the firm establishment of Cheonbok and marking the era of the Holy Community of Heavenly Parents on October 11, 2020, True Parents blessed 정심원 with the new name 천심원. Until now, people visited 정심원 at the training center and offered prayer to the heavens directly. True Mother performed the ceremony of inheriting the grace of 천심원. In the future, the 천심원 grace inheritance ceremony will take place at sub-regional headquarters, state headquarters, and churches. True parents are giving the grace that members can offer prayers and conditions at their churches 천심원, just as conditions are offered at the training centers 천심원. Let's offer a big round of applause of thanks to the True Mother. 정심원 is the most important. From now on, 정심원 will be renamed 천심원. All the spiritual works can only be done through the True Mother. There can be no spiritual mediators who say that they are working as a representative of true children, 효진님 and 흥진님. While I am still here on earth, I will create a complete environment that connects organically like water that flows freely. To that end, President Gi-sung Lee will assume full responsibility to plan for the future of Cheonsimwon as a place where we can cultivate the talented people, the pure water, who can communicate with the pure 심정 of heaven. This becomes the most important job for the future by the unification of the family of humanity and a world centered on heavenly parents. We cannot give a space for something not pure to enter. True parents have given great blessings and have allowed people who are heavy-hearted and who want to get closer to heavenly parents and true children to report these in Cheonsimwon and offer devotion. In addition, true parents passed us an inheritance during the victory reporting ceremony to commemorate the 61st anniversary of the Holy Blessing. Aju. Let's see the words that were given by the True Mother through Dr. Yong Hoo-yoon, Director General of World Headquarters, during the nomination ceremony for the President of Cheonsimwon, Reverend Gi-sung Lee. It has been said that Cheonsimwon is the pure heart of heavenly parents, a heart of pure innocence, and what the heart of heavenly parents is the heart of true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. And this heart is the heart of the people of Cheonbok, is the heart of CheonBo. Cheonsimwon is the center of Cheonbok's devotion, the central location of all the spiritual provisions at Cheonbok, and the central location for the spiritual development of Cheonbok leaders and blessed families. With True Father in the spirit world and True Mother on earth, for couples to be with one mind, one body, one thought, one harmony, one core. True Father through True Mother. and true mother through true father, will establish Cheonbok in heaven and on earth together. But even after true mother goes to the spirit world, from then on, true father and I in the spirit world will move this earth freely together with God. Therefore, the headquarters for this must be Cheonsimwon. At Cheonsimwon, we must build a foundation of perfect devotion and carry out all the spiritual providences on that basis. Develop the spiritualities of pastors and blessed families, and offer devotion to heaven. Also, we must create a group of second and third generation leaders who will become pastors. This is not a theory. We will directly resonate with this heart, the heart of heavenly parents, the heart of true parents. And when we discover and develop our Cheonsim, the true Cheonbok will be firmly established. And those are true mother's words. I would like once again to express my gratitude to all the leaders and blessed families who are participating in the CheonBo seminar today. I hope and pray that all of you can receive immense grace through Chanyang and the liberation and blessing of ancestors. I pray that you will fulfill the desire of heaven, completing the mission of the heavenly tribal Messiah, horizontally and vertically, and become registered CheonBo families. I ask you to believe that when you move forward believing in heaven with hope and without giving up, heaven will become my God, the God of my family, the God of my church, and you will be able to realize great blessings. I know that you are going through difficult times because of the calamity of the coronavirus. I hope everyone will be healthy and protected from coronavirus. I conclude my words here by expressing once again my gratitude to all of you. Thank you.